Hello. Yes, here I am again. This is something I may or may not put on YouTube. I don't think I will actually, because Mother probably wouldn't like it. But just a small explanation, which, like I say, I may put on one day, but not in a big hurry. Anyway, how am I here? How come somebody who used to be quite a manly man, but done building sites, never quite played rugby, didn't like all that kind of stuff, but you know, fairly boy person, although not really boy person, but you know, I was a bit quiet, I'll admit to that, a bit serious, stuff like that. Anyway, how come somebody who used to just be like any other guy is now sitting here called Mariana and talking to you like this? Well, it's a long story, which I'll try. Pardon me. I'll try and keep as short as I can. But basically what happened was, after a certain amount of marriage time, I married this woman. Well, a lot of men do that, don't they? Anyway, married this woman, and it was great fun for a while. Yeah. I did all those manly things. Though, I must admit, the SEX bit, I was never that in for it. I'm going to do it, keep her happy, you know. It never really seemed to work for me the same way it does for other people. Whatever. I did my best. But then there was a problem. Problem one being she spent all my money. Yeah, she liked to have stuff, you know. She liked pretty things. She liked having a newer car as possible, and going places and doing things and all that kind of stuff. And well, I used to earn a moderately good wage, but it was never enough. So basically, we just managed to hang on. But then I got kind of sick. I was so ticklish trying to get this bracelet on. Another go in a minute. Yeah, I got kind of sick, and in fact very sick. In fact, I had cancer. Which then triggered something else. So basically, if I wanted to go on a building site now, wouldn't be a lot of use. But anyway, I had cancer. It was bladder cancer, and they took my bladder out. And when they took my bladder out, they sort of messed me up down below too. And yeah, it's just one of those things. You know, you either have the bladder out and live, or you keep the bladder in and die. So I wasn't really wanting to die, was I? So, you know, we don't want to go before our time, do we, dears? So anyway, because of that, that was the, what's the phrase, tin hat, whatever, last straw on the camel's back, blah 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 blah. House gone. She went off with men because she basically needed what I couldn't really give her anymore. I tried, I did my best, but I couldn't do it. So that was it, marriage over, house gone, divorce. Took a little while, but I got there. It was either the streets or go live with Mother again. So, you know, here I came back again. Well, back again. Time had passed. Mother had moved to this little bungalow, rather than the bigger house we used to have. Mother isn't well off, but well off enough, should we say. She's not exactly a poor old pensioner, if you get the drift. She's okay. She's able to do stuff she wants to do. Part of which it turned out was doing this to this room. Once she, I don't know how she knew to do it so soon, although I think actually she didn't do it. She did it in a bit of a hurry. because I think she'd probably put some different wallpaper up if she'd had the chance. She didn't get a chance, I don't think, or changed the pan. She just sort of decored it differently from what it had been before, maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. I had been here, but I can't remember what it was like. Never really came in here much. Now, she tells me I'm really lucky. Well, I suppose I am, because I had somewhere to go. But she thinks I'm really lucky because when she was first thinking about what she wanted to do with me, she was very tempted to make a real little girl's bedroom. You know, well, pink and Barbie, I suppose. No, Barbie. Maybe more Disney princess. She was never totally specific. Anyway, she didn't do that in the end because either she didn't have time or she decided she wasn't going to do that. She says that she was thinking, and she might have done this if I hadn't been more pliable, shall we say, that she was thinking of age regressing. I don't know if you know what that is, but age regressing is when you take somebody and you, well, somebody I would say, I mean quite often it's an older man as such, and you sort of dress him like a little girl and treat him like a little girl and bring him up to grow up to remember being a little girl. And of course I was never a little girl, and she didn't make me be a little girl again, which is good, because she sort of said to me that's what she could do, and I said no, oh, I don't want to do that. And she said, well, in that case what you need to do is to sort of start as a woman your age, more or less. So yeah, of course I was kind of unwilling, shall we say. But truth be told, what with the cancer surgery and all the rest of the stuff and whatever else it triggered, which is still a little bit of a mystery apparently, but whatever, I've been so weak, useless, not able to do an awful lot. I do have a little part-time job which we won't go into, but whatever, that's about all I can do because that's all I can cope with. And I'm not going to tell you what I do because that would be a giveaway, but yes, of course I do it as Mariana because I am always Mariana, right? Ever since, well, a couple of days after I came back, she gave me a little time just to get used to getting settled in and used to the idea. But after a few days, 3 it was actually, I think, we started, and I had to get used to keeping myself nice and femininely smooth, and I had to get used to putting on panties and using a pad. She insists I use a pad, even though a woman my age wouldn't really use one, but as it happens, it's kind of necessary because otherwise I would stain my panties. Because what they did to me means that sometimes fluids collect down there and sort of seep out through what doesn't do any good anymore. The bit that doesn't work anymore. You know the bit I mean. Yes. That bit. Mother says, and it had to be my decision because she wanted it to be my decision, that if I really want and if I can find something to do it, she would find the money for me to have it all taken away. You know, that bit. Let's not be coy. My genitals. Oh, go away. Oh dear, somebody's at the door. Can't be important, just be somebody leaving a parcel, and since we're in lockdown they'll just leave it anyway, so different to me. Anyway, that's what happened, and gradually I just got used to being how she wants me to be. Although today I'm being more how I want to be. So, don't always want to wear a skirt and petticoats and tight underwear. So anyway, that's the story. And that'll do. Bye.